Okay, so now we're in the second portion of this video where, let's say you're an overnight staff person, you've entered in the overnight shift, but you entered it in for the wrong date. Your manager is telling you, or you received a message from Christia or I, Michelle, in the awards message module that your overnight entry has a wrong date on it for your overnight shift. How do you fix that? Okay, so we're going to walk you through how you're going to fix that. So what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down. You're going to go to individual, just like you did before. Instead of hitting tracking record, because once you select this, you can't really change the date because you're going in through the record. You want to go through the progress note. So we're going to go ahead and hit progress note. You're going to hit the individual, select the individual that you worked on. You're not going to see this as an option. You're only going to see your name because I oversee everybody in the system. I have access to look at anybody's charting. Okay, so you're not going to see your option. You're just going to see your name here, but you're going to pick the individual that you were supposed to work with, and you're going to hit continue. Now, the previous video, I went over an entry for overnight 11:4 into 11:5. Okay, but let's now change that for the purpose of this video. And let's say your manager says, no, your shift ended on 11:4. Your shift started on 11:3. That entry should have been entered in on 11. It should have been entered in with the date 11:3. I'm going to need you to go ahead and make that change. Here's where you do it. You're not going to hit the hyperlink because if I hit the hyperlink, I'm in read-only mode. I can't make any changes here. Okay? I'm going to jump back using the jump back functionality, not the website. The actual jump back awards button. I'm going to select the radio button. That's what this is called. It's called the radio button. Meaning you can select either or. Select the radio button and hit continue. Once I hit continue, everything's opened up. Here's where I'm going to give you a lot of caution. When making the changes, do not make a change to the service type. If you change that service type to any other service, you're going to get an error message because it's linked to a goal that has socialization as the service type. If I change that, I'm going to get an error message. You're going to get into a loop of error after error after error. You're going to get yourself really confused. You're not going to know why. And most likely it's because you accidentally touched the service type. So please do not do that. That is already hard-coded for Medicaid billing. So don't make changes to the service type. What you're going to do here is if your manager has told you it's the wrong date, now you're going to select here and you can go back to any date that it's supposed to be. So I'm going to now change it to the 3rd. I have to go through steps 2 and 3. That's just what I have to do. So this is the step 2. So I changed it back to 11:3. I'm going to go ahead and continue. And here's where it says the service type. And it's linked to this goal. So that radio button is still selected. I'm going to hit continue. I'm now here. I'm going to scroll down. Unless my manager or somebody else has told me I have to edit some things that I wrote or what things I've selected, I may have to make some more changes. And I'm going to hit save the note. When I hit save the note, I'm going back to this index. The index is basically the list of things that you've entered. I'm going to make sure, yes, 11:3 is the date, start time, end time. It's linked, service treatment plan linked. The service code is appropriate. It's 11 hours, and it's face-to-face. Everything looks good to me now. I'm now going to report back to my manager and let them know that the correction has been made. It is important when you make the correction that you communicate that that correction has been made so that your manager is aware that this change has happened and you follow through with it, but then also that your manager then communicate upward to the quality assurance team so we're made aware so we can go ahead and rerun those reports so we can bill Medicaid. So it's really important to not only make the correction, but also communicate that you've made this correction. I hope this video was very helpful. Again, if you have any questions specifically about your shift, the start, the end time, anything like that, I expect that you are going to go to your manager. As the QA team does not oversee staffing in that way, you're going to go to your manager for that. okay? Any specifics on how you're supposed to work with this person on their goal? If they ask you to edit a note, if they ask you to edit some of the wording just doesn't make sense because they know the individual, you're going to go to your manager for that information. Again, the QA team is here to assist with electronic data and to make sure the data is in the system and that you know how to do it. Specifics of your site has to come from your manager. So I encourage that communication. Again, I hope this video is helpful, and good luck with all your data entry, and thank you all for your hard work.